Why, hello there. So, shadows of the letters. Huh. I guess obviously I'm starting later than normal. Not on purpose. So many technical issues this morning. I basically had to reset all of OBS and a bunch of network settings, and already the face cam is out of sync and the light's not on. Oh my god. I mean, it's probably out of sync because I've been messing with everything. Yeah, we're gonna have to, test thing. First, sound. I'm sure it's not quite right. Yeah, tell me if anything else is kind of weird. But yeah, it was just, complete nightmare. Things you don't want to happen. Just nothing would connect, and had to basically, redo all the things. So hopefully it's all good now. And there aren't any more issues. But we'll see. We'll slowly get it back to normal. So yeah, how is the sound? I tried to make it about where I thought it should be, but obviously it's a new game. And me just remembering settings doesn't usually work very well. You don't hear the game at all? Yeah. Turn that up. I don't think it's super loud right now. We'll kind of see how it is when we get into it. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. So, yeah, we'll just slowly tweak that until it's acceptable. Okay. So yeah, today we are playing Alan Wake. Today and tomorrow. Alan Wake, what I know of it's third person, action thriller, eking into horror. It came out in 2012, I think. Got really good reviews. And people were like, yeah, you should play this. It has really interesting mechanics. So now we're here, and we're going to check it out. So far, I've jumped into it. Chat delay. Yes. So yeah, there is a continue game, mostly just because I pretty much always jump into stuff beforehand. Just make sure that everything's working. So, the main thing with this was, for some reason, I'll show you kind of. We'll do easy. And we'll bump it up if I want to do more.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations.
Let me just cover up.
In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Okay, turned it up a little bit more.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
I mean, he was standing in the middle of the road.
He was dead.
The middle of a tunnel?
I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Yeah, hitchhiker. Yeah, he got a ride on the front of my car
Body was gone.
for like 10 feet. Episode 1, Nightmare.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Okay, so yeah, I want to show you. So I've been messing with the controls quite a bit. No, don't reverse them. So, right now, you can see that the analog like stick maps pretty directly to like the movement here, like it's pretty responsive. I want to show you what it was like originally. So there's this thing called direct aiming. And this is disabled by default. So, okay, look how freaking floaty this shit is. Yeah. Like, it just, like, keeps going after I stop it. Oh, reasons why I check games before I play them. That gave me, like, a headache after, like, 5 minutes of playing. Plus, I had to, like, mess with these a bunch. But now I think it's fun. For now. Of course, I only played, like, the first little blip.
Something important waiting for me there.
So. Yeah, I don't know if there's a reason why they're like so floaty, but oh god, it like ugh. Hitchhiker, no! Ah!
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God?
Yeah, I would assume so. Just fall off this.
You missed your deadline!
Okay. Dodge.
You can't stop!
Okay. Hit me.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Hitchhiker was okay.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own police?
The camera's like really close to him. It's kind of strange. Yeah, we're in the story now, I think. Though, maybe? I don't know. Cross the bridge. It's like a trash can on the bridge. Hello.
Wait, it's me! Play Stewart, remember? Quickly, get inside! There's no time to lose!
Oh. That.
Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
Death count 1. I don't know if there's actually going to be a lot of people that die.
There's no way out.
Windows! No, don't. Okay, freaking. No. 1 a.m. Get out of here. I swear, if this resets us... I don't think so.
It's a death trap. I had to get out.
I think it's kind of a horror game, so it's like other people dying, maybe. I don't think we're supposed to die a whole lot. Hello. Perfect.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there. Well done.
Huh.
I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
No.
Follow my light.
Game can still be louder? Wow, really?
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
Most important
has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it.
You did it.
Darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Look at that floating
The
gun.
revolver.
Pick up the revolver.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Yeah. Battle cry.
Terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Achievement.
Made me this way, and now I'm gonna
One thing that I...
This is it.
Right, I forgot which... Take it! One thing I don't like about... Windows games, or like PC stuff a lot, is that they only allow you to use like the Xbox button, like overlays, like see it be open, but I'm using a PS4 controller. There's no way to change it. And I really dislike it because whenever it says X or Y, I'm like I don't think about it that way. Okay. Okay. It's like I'm more used to like the Nintendo stuff where they're switched. So when it puts me in here, I'm just like, which one?
Just like
What? That's awesome. So flare guns are like crazy powerful in this game. That's cool. Oh. I think not.
I can keep this up forever.
Or I could just run away. Like a freaking derp. Look at that run. We can stop that. Stop throwing crap at me. It seems like I slow down if I run too long. There's no like running meter. Short sprints.
Baby, just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Her voice isn't really synced with her lips. Because it is from 2012, so I can't use the standards of 2018. Seems like the video sections of this are not that great anymore. The actual rendering of the game is pretty good, but it's like the videos don't quite seal up.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Okay, not manuscript. I'm actually going to do this.
Hi.
Oh, wait, no, I want to see how far.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Beer
Deer
Fest.
Fest, huh?
Oh, Deer Fest.
Hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I can get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
How do I pose? So yeah, the field of view is just like really close to him. Or was. Now it's a little better.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
A friend. I already forgot his name.
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Ow.
Great. Just want to make sure you
Oh,
can
God.
relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You didn't say I love
You
you.
know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is
I'll look forward to
You
it.
can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Okay. Let me move a couple things. Okay, chat box. Let's put you
Come on, Slowpoke.
over here, I
You get the
guess.
full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car.
And
All you have
put
to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sounds like
alerts.
you've got a lazy bastard for a husband.
Just not on top of that.
Yeah, but I got a thing for him. Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go.
Okay.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to be.
He just constantly says, I love you too. Nobody said they loved you, Alan.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if
Oh
you could
dear.
help. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God. I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl?
Paul.
Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
Oh god.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Find Carl. To the bathroom?
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
I can't go through that card.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad
What?
circulation. Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah. You need
Collect
to
a
give
little
it foot
thermos.
hard whack.
Sarah.
Don't go
Ma'am?
in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello?
Pretty wild day.
Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
I have the key.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Ma'am.
Cauldron Lake is a special place.
Cauldron
Very
Lake.
inspiring.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah. Splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
Also, my name's not Tom. I like this guy right here. Everything he said so far is super weird.
Local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Why do you need a waiting pool?
Back to work as soon as Dr. Hartman gets here, Rose. Oh, but I'm not.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Start hand pumping.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Flashlights.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
So apparently we got the wrong keys? Our keys are now to the Nightmare Realm.
This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Microwaved something. You didn't know what it was, just something.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll let
That
you
cabin.
read.
Oh.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
This cabin. Cabin's awesome. Bird Leg Cabin.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Hello? Anyone here?
Wow, yeah, your day is all over the place.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned. Damn. I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
Yeah, jump scare, please.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
July 1970. Wait. Where is their generator? I mean, it kind of makes sense. They're pretty close to each other, ish. I was a little out of it.
We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Yeah. I was in both of them fairly recently, so I kind of know. Of course, Portland's superior.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
I don't know, I've spent a lot more time walking around Seattle than I have Portland. So
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
The island had one.
hate them both.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and
Yeah,
forget
I
about
like
the-
Seattle, like as a city to like visit, like
I
getting
thought I'd be
around,
happy here.
like getting like all the stuff that's like available there. But yeah, getting around is like a nightmare. All the times I've had to park there, and yeah, traffic. Yeah, living there would be the worst. So. An axe. Yeah, I went to Pike's Place. I walked through. Didn't stay a whole long time, very long at all. But I didn't see them throw the fish. I just saw a lot of fish.
Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
A surprise.
Well,
Oh.
hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take
No,
a look.
you are the surprise.
Okay.
Oh, I can't bring out my flash. I was just gonna be like flashlight. A typewriter.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, you... Everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not...
We're so aggressive.
Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
It's kind of a dick move. And all of it's kind of a dick move.
Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
It's okay, I got my flashlight.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
Demon birds!
Alice? Alice?
It's not a good sound.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
Crashed car?
I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
Okay.
The phone was dead. I'd have to find help.
Yeah, I didn't know about the fish throwing. I don't know, when I was there, we just went through Pike's Place Market on the way down to like the different piers and stuff. I mean, like we stopped there for a little bit, but it wasn't our like destination. What? Oh.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there. Damn.
Whoops. Carno. But he runs like such a derp. Just jogs. This is the run. It's still pretty derpy. The light. We like the light.
Hello? Someone there?
How convenient
The loose
these
sheets
papers.
of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
I wonder if that's gonna happen. So, this. Okay, that does count. Sometimes the share button doesn't read as back in certain games.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Light.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Hey! Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Premium cabins?
Carl Stucky. Please, you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Sorry. Fair and square.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
He's already done that. A gun and a flashlight.
During your trying, it's the latest.
Yes.
In
Pipe Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello?
Well.
This is bad.
I'm sure it's fine. Building, why are you moving as one unit? That's not... Let me just walk out of the edge of that.
There were more of them.
How can I just like... Okay, yeah, if I have the time...
I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed
then I don't have to actually focus it.
There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me
Ugh. Then you just kick the electrical
Forest was
box.
the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Don't throw your axe at me. Oop. Burbs.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
But I did anyways. What is this splashing doing?
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Don't throw your axe at me. Oh, sir.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way. I couldn't stay here. There had to be a way to get up there.
Apparently you can't climb on anything. Thermos. I need my collectible thermoses. Ow. Don't do that. That's not good. What if I'm out of ammo? How do I fight them? Excuse me. Do I have any collections? Not really. Just continuously dodge this dude. Sir. Sir. I'm gonna die because I have no ammo. Yeah, I don't really have collections of anything. Like, collections in terms of, like, on-purpose collections. Like, I have a lot of, like, I don't know, games and...
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere.
I have, like, a lot of, like, Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff, but nothing on, like, purpose. Oh, over here by the equipment. Oh, we got my ammo back, too. Do you collect anything? I'd like to get into collecting... I really want to start
with all this forestry equipment around,
with kind of collecting some of, like, the original Pokemon cards, like the very first sets. Get, like, a full set of those. Something I'd like to go for. My dudes, where are you? No, don't. Do that. Ah. It's kind of cool. Light. Let's go get shotgun. Ah, okay. This game is pretty goofy so far. A lot of wandering about. Just like checkpoint to checkpoint. Hello? Flare gun, nice. I think flare gun's like an insta kill based on the nightmare. Where am I supposed to? This way? Okay, yeah, crouch around the cliff right there. Another page.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no coat. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is third.
Sir. More batteries and ammo. So yeah, I would assume that nothing can attack me inside the light. So if I'm actually having issues, just run back. Did I just accidentally shoot the flare? Yeah, apparently it auto-equips, that's annoying. I haven't played Dead by Daylight. Such spookiness. Oh, hey dudes. I meant to dodge that. In my mind I was like, I should dodge that. And then I just didn't. Oh my, I meant to dodge those too. I need to get like in the habit of having my fingers on the dodge button. It's L1. It's a little it's a little weird because L2 is like focusing the flashlight, so I have my button resting on that. I preferred the dodge to be like square or something like that. Maybe I can change it. Yeah, what is... this doesn't help. These are all keyboard. This helps me none. Is there control? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, nope. New has dodges R2. Ew. Yeah, that's gross. Can you change it? So yeah, what's alternative? That does dodge to triangle. Wait, no, never mind. No, it does dodge to square. Boost flashlight still L2. Reload. Maybe I'll use this. I don't know. I tend to, ever since playing Dark Souls and playing Dark Souls, Bloodborne, all that stuff so much, I tend to switch games to have the same dodge and like things as those, or something similar. I think I'll use this alternative. Oh, thanks for the bits, Wolf Mountain. Yeah, it's like maybe it just has a couple versions like this. Okay, we'll try this. So now, yeah, run is square. Okay, that makes more sense to me. I guess. Only problem is then I have to take my finger off the right stick a little bit. Nah, maybe I'll switch it back. Hello, very realistic rocks. Let's jump over this. No. Hello. I dodged. This side here. Ammo. Lithium battery. Look how many batteries I have. Games that make you excited about having batteries. Science.
Immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
Yeah.
Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous...
Like how the door opens both ways. Yeah, it... This game has a lot of weird effects that make things, like, wave around. They're, like, blurry. That seems safe.
It requires patience.
Sir. No, what? Sir. Sir. Advanced dodge timing. Yeah. How's my weekend? pretty good. Didn't do a whole lot. I was rewatching the first season of Westworld since the second one started. Let's see, what else did I do? Yeah, some normal work stuff, but not too much. Yeah, it was pretty much all just like sitting at home. But I kind of wanted that. Where? Sketchy ass logs. Sorry. Oh.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Guess that was like the first boss. Giant deer.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Before we were attacked again. Yeah. Actually, let me. Should have done this before. So, I'd mentioned on Thursday. Pause that. Oh, what? Wait, no. 1 second. I mentioned on Thursday that I wanted to change kind of the upcoming schedule a bit. Just because of wanting to make sure that we were playing stuff that everyone was excited about, myself included. So I worked on that quite a bit. So let me upload that so you guys can kind of look at that. And I want, and like help me decide on what we want to play. So let me I need to like actually upload the newer version for a future. It's lunchtime for you? Okay. Where do I... Okay. It is up. Too many things on the desktop. Okay. Enter the gas station.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Oh no. Then we enter the gas station. It's this
The
way.
garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel a presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach
Find
out
a
to
phone.
her. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's
Use the phone.
Rainfall Sheriff Station.
That's not how you use a phone. Dial and then don't pick it up.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I killed him in the woods.
What had happened in the forest? She wouldn't have believed me.
I'm sure it's
She
fine.
wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Sure, everything's fine. What's that? It's like that raise. Not the cabin.
A candy-colored cloud.
Oh, hey.
Called the Sandman. Tiptoes to my room every night.
Time for the game to actually start,
Just
apparently.
a sprinkle stardust and
After an hour.
Go to sleep. Everything.
Episode 1? How many episodes are there?
I close my eyes. Then I drift away.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Take it. 3 years ago.
Honey, I'm home.
Here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Is that me? I look good. Look at that blizzard.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow. Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you get them done this quickly. These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on, now, please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
How do you know it's the power?
Hi.
Goes looks at the fuse box.
I'm sorry. I just...
Why does the light not
Don't worry.
There we go.
We'll just break out the candles.
For a second I thought it wasn't affecting her. I was like, what?
But it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Awkward 3D model kissing. So far this game feels like really awkward. I'm sure it's just because it's 6 years old. But it's kind of funny.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Like, the writing isn't that good, especially for, it's funny just because it's a game about a writer.
Okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Old man.
Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should
take
go
no
see her.
fish.
I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
On your head, not in your head.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The
Oh,
bulbs
I'm
will
glad
need
you're-
changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Alice was missing. I needed help to find her. I wasn't ready to leave.
The sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
That's hilarious. Like, that it's not just like little things. Like, normally games are like, you should go talk to the sheriff. This game is like an inner monologue with him.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Well, thanks.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me.
Verizon.
I need to take this.
This game is sponsored by Verizon.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at stake.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
I mean, they should have the lights on.
Morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
How do I get back? Best kick.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Examine the junk. I think it tells me what to do. Because I'm not paying attention, apparently.
God, where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew
The textures on this car.
here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Elderwood. What?
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite.
How is that me?
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty
Majestic?
nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey!
What?
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the
Yeah,
paparazzi.
this game's pacing is super bizarre. Like, all the... Whenever he talks to anybody, it's like super quick.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Rose, I was like, your name.
You too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing.
I bet Rose is the ultimate
I
villain.
really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not
Up
her
to
fault.
Charlie.
She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Look at this bear.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
I shot like
When was the last time you
20
slept?
people. What are you talking about?
Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week.
And someone's got Alice. And everything's just...
Understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong. It's a good story. Could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
There's a way to turn that off. All the doors open both directions. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's super weird.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wade.
This dog.
I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all.
You can't just go
That
and
doesn't
meet
stop
a
you.
kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
I can do whatever I want.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. Come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's worse.
Like how, like, they're not really hidden, they're just kind of there.
I think this is the form.
Take this, dog.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Those are terrible directions. What trail? Where?
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from...
He just, like, talks as soon as I get within range. He's like, oh, you're back!
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come along.
His eyes.
Okay, then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
The cavalry. He's allergic to the darkness.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Thermoses are the derpiest. I kind of love them because they're so derpy, though. How do I turn off? I'm just gonna leave you in the darkness. Hello, bird.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Lock the door now.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk.
I think it was close to the smartest
These
thing.
people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Right. It's a horrible sounding bird. Bird noises are pretty creepy. No. Wouldn't happen to have a thermos.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio.
We just awkwardly strafe across.
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Ah ha 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 ha. Light just go out? Totally did. That one was definitely on. Hello? That one's pink. Hope no one's staying in any of these cabins. What? This one's full of birds and floating things. Or Twilight Zone? Indeed.
Crime and punishment. The cancer.
Bird noises. Oh god. It's probably much, much worse in the headphones, but oh my. Okay. Page. Oh, there's a car there. Oh. It's a lovely night stroll. The lights are off.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me! Anybody? Help me!
Where are you?
Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help! Back here!
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be
His
right back.
face. So derpy.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Office. Right here. Bucktooth Charlie will save us. There's... Where the hell am I going?
Shh. Good boy.
Or is it like out?
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
It's not spooky at all. Screwed batteries. That's what I like to see.
I was too late.
Let me just stick an axe in there.
There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
What was that first thing that hit me? What? Is there another dude? Or is it like touching this? Okay. Just making sure.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals. Fishing is only permitted for those who purchase a park fishing license. Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times.
Busty, no!
Never. Two bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than pets must be leashed at all times. Never leave your pet unattended. It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park grounds. This includes even you, even simple berries.
Under a thin layer of skin. Okay, guys. No, I dodged! There needs to be a way to attack without using bullets. As in like an axe or something. Yeah, light heals me, which is kind of cool.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me.
Forget about it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Is that some beers? Water physics in this game are a little weird. It's a big shiny sheet. It seems like light is also... The lamps are also checkpoints most of the time. In addition to any other ones we walk by. This game has like 1 million checkpoints. It's literally like every 10 seconds.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
I think you mean me to go this way. Moonshine Cave. Actually open. This is awesome. I love caves. I'm sure there's nothing bad in here. No. What's this? I mean, it's worth it for the batteries, too. Wish there was more. I mean, I get the shotgun. I wish there was more, yeah. God, it's really dark right there. Okay, let's get out of here. I have 2 shots on the shotgun. Okay. To Lava's Peak. Light, please. You're like, yay, a light! And then it breaks. Sirs. Okay. This way. Yeah, only 9 shots on the gun. Does not fill me with confidence. It's like 3 enemies worth. Oh yeah, this isn't creepy at all. The great old one. Oh god, well, I didn't even see you! Behold my dodge. And again. No! Damn it. I tried to dodge that and completely failed. Yeah, I have 1 shot left. What am I supposed to do? Okay, does my health... it looks like it's slightly going up. Generates over time. Yeah, light makes it me regenerate my health real quick. Okay, shotgun shells, perfect. Yeah, this game doesn't like to give you ammo. It is really easy to aim, like really, really easy, and the enemies don't really have very much health, but... Plus I'm kind of BSing and trying to not actually use flashlight. Like, focusing. Which I probably Oh, no. Damn it. It's like, so that the flashlight, I hadn't noticed before, recharges. I thought it just used battery. So as long as you don't use a full flashlight, you're fine. Then you basically have infinite batteries. Okay, now. Don't throw your axe at me. No. Yeah, I'm like basically out of ammo now. Light, no! Batteries. Okay, good. Revolver ammo. Yay! Okay, so yeah, on the future. So yeah, I put the old schedule, all that. I just copied that down below, and then kind of stuff I'm thinking for the newer stuff. The DS remaster will be out on the 25th, so we'll play that after I get back from my little vacation trip thing. Yeah. Oh my. Ah! Apparently you only dodge one person when you dodge. So yeah, I changed... Let me bring this up for me as well. So yeah, the month... Yeah, so June obviously was not what it is now. Changed it from Jealousy June to Journey June for like games that just, yeah, longer story-ish. Not based games, but games that are longer and put you on like a kind of adventure. And then, yeah, switched July from JRPG to just Japanese July. Not a huge difference there so far, but it makes it so I can put in Zero Time Dilemma. Because I didn't really have anywhere else to, in like the rest of the year, to really play it. And I wanted to play it sometime soon. Oh my gosh. No. I hit dodge, I swear. No, I dodged. What are you talking about? Stop throwing your crap at me. Run! Swapping Horizon Zero Dawn in Nier. To actually focus on this. Oh my god, the dodging! Okay. Yeah, so... Yeah, October was open world. But I didn't really have anything to play there besides Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, originally I was going to do Red Dead Redemption 2, but it doesn't come out until like the last 4 days of October, so it's like we're not going to get through it. And December was Dungeon December, but I don't know. The stuff I was going to play, I'm not super stoked on. Even though that's like way in the future. So I think I just want to change those 2 months to something else. Like, completely. Big dude, please. So they don't track me in here? Interesting. So if you go in the light, it basically just like stops the encounter. So yeah, we need to think of something for October and December now. As well as there's a whole lot of just open spots. Yeah, it was originally in there, but I wanted to move it up. because there were too many, I don't know, super long games in the Japanese July. Like, because it was the JRPG. They asked us Japanese, so switching it from not just JRPGs. Thermos. Move it to old school October. Yeah, we could do that. If there's something better for... If we have a better idea for November, at least. Oh, hey guys. Ah! No. New game November? I mean, that could be a thing for, like, games that came out this year. I swear I dodged. I swear I did. Dodge, like, has quite a bit of lag on it. No games. Yeah, I got the new game November. I think would work. Then yeah, move nostalgia to old school. Strip in real life for a month. I don't think that'd be super exciting. Wait, well, I think that's the direction I'm supposed to go. But I can't get through here. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that could work. Last of Us 2, the problem was, it was going to be in, like, the actual one, but I'm not sure if it's even going to... We'll have to see what the release is, if they put it in E3. I don't think it's going to come out by then, though. Where the hell am I supposed to go? It says that way. So, yeah, if it comes out, then by like November, then we could do it in new games. November. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be. Can I not make it through here? I jump over this rock. Yes, okay. Oh, that's doing that. Copy and paste, please. What are you doing? Don't die, December. Dad mode. Riveting gameplay. moving along a gondola. The Crows of Death!
Come on, we gotta get moving.
Wow, it looks super epic. Just like, cute to save you.
Flashlights, kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Drunk December.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up. Hear that? It's them.
Oh my god. Just get... Shoot him, you idiot! Shoot him! Oh, apparently he wasn't all the way. Dapper December. Showing it for all those.
Monster!
Don't pick your theme December. Could be interesting. Need my flash to recharge. Flashlight needs to start. I like the don't pick a theme December. Disabled gamer one would be kind of interesting.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it. Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe.
I am all cozy and safe. It's light.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Yeah, right now I think I'd go with a... Yeah, didn't pick a theme December, because I think that's kind of like funny. And it's just like... It's kind of an interesting way to leave, like, end of the year.
Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
Just pick up like 80 of these flares.
Program, Wake. That's right.
Sir? Sir? Disney December? What would we even play? Dragon? Shoot him. Shoot him in the face.
What I got for you? This is a piece of cake, Wake.
Throw crap at me. Oh, God. That was fun.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth. No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here! He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power, but I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Don't want to just chase him into the woods. What's that? Bear trap? I almost just walked straight into it. I saw a spooky boy. Oh, there's another bear trap. Oh my gosh, how did I deserve to be killed by bear traps. I can't see them very well. God, they're everywhere. Oh my god. Ah! What's that? Didn't even use up the whole flashlight. I really hope we get like an axe or something. They constantly worry about ammo. It's kind of annoying. At least when I consider that I can basically keep my flashlight at full always, now that I figured out how to use it properly. Where am I going? This tree? Spooky lumberjack. I'm gonna fall off. God, they really like to throw axes. Let's see. I'll throw some more. Spooky boys. Oh. Ooh. Oh? A plane?
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that
It made no sense.
It was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it, I shivered down my spine.
This is error. This is completely safe. Right. That's fine. Let's derpily make my way down. I like the hunting rifle. God damn it. Let me out of here. Wow, they chain attack you like crazy. Get stuck. Where are you? Wait till my flashlight recharges a little bit. Or not. Whoops. It's a terrible shot. Missed by a mile. Do that first. Sweet. Is that a thermos I see? Out on that rock? Oh yeah. Best collectible? Can I make it across there? Yeah, there's a wood thing. God, this game has so many like blur effects. No. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna go with they didn't pick a theme December for now. Renians! How's it going? Happy Monday. Then, yeah, we need... So, yeah, if we do... Spin to the New York? Nice. Life is good? Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's solidify the themes then. So yeah, Journey June, Japanese July, Action August, Science Fiction September, Old School October, New Game November. Those kind of play off of that. Off of each other. And then didn't pick a theme in December. So yeah, we need to pick games to go in those. In some of these. We are playing a game called Alan Wake. It is a third-person action... Oh god. Like thriller... horror game thing? Yeah. Yeah, that's the story. Yeah, most of the mechanics revolve around the flashlight. Like, you have to flashlight the darkness off of the creatures. Well, they're not creatures, they're people. And before you can shoot them. So, yeah, so far it's interesting. The writing is a little derpy, just kind of goofy, and like the animations and stuff are it's a little goofy. It's like 2012, I think, is when it was released, so it's play it at some point. Yes. Yeah, we could play that in July. would put us with 2 fairly long visual novels, though. Kind of, like, within 1 month. Oh, this page. So that's the only thing. Push this on. Yeah. Kick. Let's put your spring. Yas! Best jump. Yeah, that's what I was. Oh my god. That was a derby fall. Yeah, we could put it in December for now. Yeah, that fall damage. Nah. I'll put it ways out here. Such a derp. That was real bad. Yeah, so far it tells you like exactly what to do. It's kind of nice since we've just been playing a lot of games where you have to figure out what to do. It's kind of a nice back and forth for me, at least. Okay, time to not be a derp, or maybe be a derp again. It lines up well for one jump, but then... What? It didn't move this time. Oh my god. Away with you, darkness. Flares. I need to remember that I have flares, or else I'll, like, never use them. A thermos! Yes. Excellent. Slender. Yes, good. I'd hoped you would clip that. Jump scare, please. Get out of here. See, it reminds you of Slender. I don't remember what Slender looked like. Like, text-wise. Slender is such a derpy game. It's kind of great because it's derpy, though. Holy crap, he has so much darkness health. And normal health, too. The text was Slender. Yes, good. Me through. Oh. Did not see that. How nice that they just have little boxes with batteries and ammo in there. Okay, let me put. Okay, in December. Okay, so yeah, we'll have, now that Brennan's is here, also can help. We're trying to figure out kind of game stuff for the rest of the year, like what we're going to be playing on channel. You guys, so you can help with that. So yeah. Oh yeah. So do we want to move Nier back to September and then put Horizon next month? I don't care either way. I was just kind of like trying to space out some of the stuff that was already on the list that I still really wanted to play sometime soon. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can switch him. Do that while he recovers. Okay. Yeah, so now Horizon, yeah, for June. We'll need some shorter stuff to go in between Horizon and Ni no Kuni, so we're not playing super long games next to each other. We need pretty much more stuff for like all of the months, except for October. He gets like tired. I didn't re-upload it though, so you can't see. Oh, I don't know. I can if you want. It's probably good. I changed a bunch of stuff. It only takes a second. Okay. List should be updated. Just gonna refresh that. My formatting is goofed. We have a saw. That's not good. Sir, there you go. No! Wow. Turn around is real slow. Probably should just use a flare. What? What? No, I do. Oh, yeah. The dodging in this game is very frustrating. It's definitely, like, way laggier than I think it is. That's what it's supposed to be. So I miss dodge most of the time. I should just reload. So I only have one shot there. Ugh. Go. Japanese July. Oh yeah, I could definitely put it in July. Oh my god, go up the stairs faster. Oh, is this where we were before?
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight.
Burbs.
Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Yeah, we need to think, I mean, I need to put new stuff in, like, pretty much every single month now, so I don't worry about moving things around.
But at least I was out of the woods.
As long as we don't chalk any month particularly, like, ultra full of things, like, of a certain type, then I don't really care. Right, so let's go this way. This way.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster. And the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Yeah. I mean, normally I set my months to be around 120 hours estimated streaming. So that's not up to that. That's how I've done it so far. And it usually works pretty well for me.
I needed the garage key to get to the car.
Spooky bathroom.
story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it. It has historical laws and chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing.
Yeah.
The characters have to be.
I'd probably. Yeah, it's hard to judge on Horizon Zero Dawn. It really is. Also. Like, probably we should do, like, Ni no Kuni 2 first. And then, whenever we finish that, fill in, like, a couple days with short stuff, and then leave, like, a full, like, 2-ish weeks for Horizon, and just play until the end of the month on that. So I'm sure we can just do whatever. Oh gosh, driving! Looks like Robbie. Wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to hurt him if he still had the darkness. Oh no! Just run over you guys. Okay, can I just like push through this? No. To go around. Go this way? Off-roading. Nope. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Oh. Don't mind me. Okay, this way. We came in this way. Excuse me? Interesting.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Yeah, flare's like insta-kill. Okay, good.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay.
You son of a bitch!
Manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy to city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Little birds.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
The darkness controls the Taken. Save Barry from the birds.
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Will you let me in? It's birds. Oh god. Ah! I don't want to use up a bunch of batteries. Death by birds. Ah! Birds, please. Birds. Birds!
You can open the door now. We're gone.
Okay.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go to the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour. See you soon.
That voice.
Great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Good girl.
So I think that's the end of chapter 2. No. Yeah, end of episode 2. Okay. I have no idea how many episodes there are. And this game's only supposed to be like 10 hours long. So maybe like 6, 7 episodes. Okay, I'm going to go. Eat food. So I'll be back in a little bit.